Example 19, solve the system of linear inequalities and give one example and one non-example. So first we have to get both of these in slope-intercept form. So I have x minus 2y is less than 12. Subtract x on both sides. So negative 2y is less than negative x plus 12. And then I have to get y by itself, so divide everything by negative 2. So if y is less than, since I divided by a negative, my inequality symbol switches, so this becomes greater than. Y is greater than negative x divided by negative 2 is positive 1/2 x. Minus 12 divided by negative 2 is negative 6. So then I have to do the same thing for the second inequality. So I have x minus 2y is greater than or equal to 10, and I have to get y by itself, so I subtract x on both sides, and then I have negative 2y greater than or equal to negative x plus 10. I have to get y by itself, so divide everything by negative 2. So if y is less than or equal to, since I divided everything by a negative, and then I have negative x divided by negative 2 is positive 1/2 x, and then 10 divided by negative 2 is negative 5. Okay, so now in order to graph, I need my slope. My slope of the green line is 1/2. My y-intercept is negative 6. So I plot my y-intercept at negative 6, and then slope is 1/2, so I go up 1 to the right 2. And then to extend the line, I go down 1 to the left 2. Alright, so my inequality symbol here is just greater than. So I know that my line is going to be dotted. Alright, I do the same thing for the blue line, so my slope here is 1/2. My y-intercept is negative 5, so when I graph, I start my graph at negative 5, and then I go up 1 to the right 2. And to extend my line further, I go down 1 to the left 2. Alright, and then since my inequality symbol is less than or equal to, I have a solid line here. Okay, to figure out which way I shade, I go back to the green line and I plug in the point 0, 0. So I'm either shading above the green line or below the green line. So I have 0 is greater than 1/2 times 0 minus 6. So I have 0 is greater than negative 6, and 0 is greater than negative 6, so I have to shade everything above the green line. Alright, I have to do the same thing with the blue line, so now I plug in the point 0, 0, so I have 0 is less than or equal to 1/2 times 0 minus 5. This becomes a 0, so I have 0 is less than or equal to negative 5. And 0 is not less than or equal to negative 5, so I have to shade everything below the blue line. Alright, so my solution to this system is the area in green and the black line here. So for example, a solution to this system could be 4, negative 3. 4, negative 3 is a solution. And everything that's in yellow or in blue is not a solution. So, and then on the dotted line, of course, is not a solution. So for example, this point right here, 210 is not a solution. And this point right here, 3, negative 8 is not a solution either.